Chris Cuomo and CNN are having an epic meltdown over beans. Goya beans, to be specific.
But more importantly, this. You tell me how a president in the middle of a pandemic has got time for this bullshit. Are you kidding me? Goya, I don't care who it is. Pandemic priorities heaped praise on Trump last week. On your dime, in the middle of a pandemic, they're selling beans. The guy's sitting on the Resolute desk with a bunch of Goya products.
He's eating beans. Oh my God. Cuomo is having an absolute mental breakdown over beans. Goya beans, to be specific. Now, the latest installment in the epic Goya bean saga is here. So, not so long ago, the CEO of the Goya Bean Company, you know Goya, they're a corporation that supplies specifically, I believe, more ethnic bean products. Here you can see their stores and shelves are lined. They're a very popular brand. They also sell seasonings and other assorted products. Now, the reason that the left is having this epic meltdown is because the Goya CEO came out in support of Donald J. Trump, and it really pissed them off.
We're all truly blessed at the same time to have a leader like President Trump, who is a builder. We pray for our leadership, our president, and we pray for our country that we will continue to prosper and to grow.
So that's what he said, and because of that, the left-wingers went absolutely mad and decided that they were going to cancel Goya products. But we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about this war over the beans, over Goya, and the epic meltdown of CNN and Chris Cuomo. But before we do, if you're new to the channel, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you like this video, please consider giving it a share. Show everyone this war of beans. And now, a quick word from this week's sponsor.
Zuck the cuck drinks water like a duck, but he also drinks your data. So tell him and Google to shove your data up their schwing-schwangs by downloading the Brave browser. It's free, blocks online advertising, and protects your privacy and data from evil tech companies. You only see ads if you want to see them, and you get cryptocurrency for your attention. Don't let Zuck use you to make a buck. Download Brave by clicking on the link down below.
And we're back. So, here on Cuomo Primetime, we have this long clip, and Chris Cuomo is absolutely losing his mind. You know, he's feigning outrage. He's pretending to be a big, bad man. And what I noticed is that he's basically trying to be Tucker Carlson, except, well, he's nowhere near as good.
It's time for the president to man up. You know you had your boys doing your dirty work. It's always the same. If Navarro really was going rogue, then what are you going to do about it? Mister, you're fired. Where's this signature accountability for someone going behind your back, breaking your rules, and attacking your good friend who's on your team?
This guy is an absolute sociopath. And this is all just theatrics. Like, they're clearly acting. They're clearly trying to make this some big show. It's really disingenuous. So, the CEO came out in support of President Trump, and Trump himself has given the thumbs up to Goya products, encouraging people to buy Goya. Now, the reason that Trump and Ivanka Trump did this isn't because they're trying to profit off of Goya. That's not the case at all. You see, the left-wingers decided that they would cancel Goya forever. Here you can see on CNN. This article is from June 26th, 9:21 p.m. How do you cancel power? And here you can see on the front page of CNN, this is what being canceled actually looks like. And then underneath is the picture of the Goya beans. So CNN actually believes that they have the power to cancel Goya forever. Now, CNN goes on to say, after the company's CEO praised President Donald Trump, many Latinos the company focuses on the culinary taste of Latino cultures said that they're going to boycott. Literally who? I've seen more people buy Goya, not less. Predictably, some people, including Texas Senator Ted Cruz and former governor of Arkansas Mike Huckabee, didn't like that and framed the reaction as another instance of cancel culture. So, left-wingers are trying to boycott Goya, and in response, right-wingers are trying to support Goya. It has become a culture war over beans. Now, what better place to get insight into this culture war than the very infamous hacker known as 4chan? Here you can see. And this is on the politically incorrect board. Poll. And it says, CNN, Goya is officially canceled. This is what happens when supremacists break ethic laws. And they're obviously being satirical. Now, there's a lot of responses to these posts because people find it hilarious. And it says, the culture war has spilled over into beans? All right, fine. I'll switch to Goya. Are they any good? And it says, I don't think I've ever put thought into which brand of beans I buy, but I will go out of my way to purchase Goya beans moving forward. F CNN. Anonymous says, the only people who give a shit are white liberals. Here, and it says, good luck separating this from me, and it shows adobo seasoning, yes. In my household, Goya was the official seasoning for any and all adobo. If adobo was ever made, it was Goya. So I can guarantee you, their quality, they're a popular brand for a reason, and, you know, this culture war, now that it's spilled over into beans, I think we're going to see where people's loyalties really lie. Are people going to give up delicious beans and seasonings just to please the Democrats, to please the left? I don't think so. In fact, they may actually lose support over this, because the only people who actually care are the woke white liberals who screech and "Ree" about everything in the first place. So this is a really nice time to talk about a Trump supporter who decided to help Goya and raise money to feed the homeless. Here you can see Casey Harper organized this fundraiser, and you can see a man, and it says, buy Goya, support Trump, and feed the hungry. You know, I always see the leftists say how they're so generous and so benevolent and how they're the good guys, but I don't see them raising money to feed the homeless. I see them raising money to abolish the police or riot or burn down a city. But I don't see stuff like this. So, they met their goal. They raised over $270,000. And they're going to be using Goya products to feed the hungry. Here it says, update. Thank you for everyone for helping us surpass our goal. I have an in-person meeting with a Goya executive today. I would like to use some of the funds to support local grocery stores, but we are also planning to buy directly from Goya because of the unexpectedly large volume. We expect to begin purchasing as soon as possible, and we'll have videos and pictures of the process so everyone can see our results. See, isn't that nice of them? Isn't that a really cool thing? As of now, they've raised $290,000. Their goal was $10,000, and they are working with Goya. This is Support Trump and Feed the Hungry campaign. So donated funds will be used to buy Goya products that will be given to food pantries in the Washington, D.C. area. What if we rise up to say no to cancel culture and feed the hungry at the same time? Epic. Based in red pilled.
Shut the fuck up already. Based? Red pilled? What does it even mean? What does it mean?
I love it. I absolutely love it. This is the kind of activism that the right needs. Conservatives need this. If you consider yourself not a liberal, not a leftist, or just not with the wokeness, the cult of woke, or the cult of leftism, activism like this is very positive. It sends a very powerful message. So when you see Chris Cuomo showboating on CNN, talking about Trump and making a big deal of this, I want you to compare that to this guy, raising money to feed the homeless and support President Donald Trump. It is wonderful, it is beautiful, and honestly, it makes Chris Cuomo and CNN and those other leftists look horrible. Now, this also happened because after the CEO of Goya told everyone that we are blessed as a country to have Trump and that he's a builder, and he basically praised him, they said, oh, he needs to apologize. How dare he say that the orange man is not bad? You know, in typical NPC fashion, they demanded an apology. But he refused. He said, I will not bend the knee to you tyrants. He doubled down, and he supported Trump. Now, President Trump's supporters are supporting Goya. That's how it should be. Now, it's important to note that he also had praise for Obama. And this is what he had to say about it. Quote, so you're allowed to talk good or to praise one president, but you're not allowed to aid in economic and educational prosperity? And you make a positive comment and all of a sudden that's not acceptable? End quote. Spoken like a real man. Now Goya is facing a boycott that could cost the CEO his job. The liberal mob is coming for anyone who disagrees. Cancel culture at its worst. We need to have our voice heard. And you know what? Congratulations with this. You did a great job. You smashed your goals. You exceeded your goals. I've done a little bit of volunteer work in the past. I helped raise and I helped gather almost 1,000 articles of clothing for a homeless shelter. It's something I've done in the past. But this is bigger than anything I could have imagined. Good on you.
Proof positive of why we need many Faucis, but we only have one. The idea of him messing with Fauci when he's selling magic beans is crazy.
Chris Cuomo, I think I speak for everyone when I say, please shut up. The only one here that's full of beans is you. But that's merely the obvious. Well, that's all for now, folks. What do you think about this story? Let me know down below in the comment section. Now, I love it when the left has epic meltdowns like this, and if you like it too, please consider sharing the video, subscribe if you haven't, and consider supporting me on Patreon or Subscribestar. Joining will give you access to a private Discord server. Anyhow, thanks for watching. This has been Mr. Obvious, and I'll see you all next time.